Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome to the video. My name is Jai Gobind and this is your channel for grace. Please subscribe to this channel if you have not yet and give this video a thumbs up if you like it. I want to take a moment for today's video to just say thank you to everyone that has subscribed in the last couple of days. We've gotten since Sunday night over 300 subscribers, and it just melts my heart, and it makes me feel like what I'm doing matters and is helping you guys, and that you're finding some value in what you're seeing here. So I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for supporting me in this way, in this new journey that I'm embarking on in this YouTube world. So I appreciate that so much. Thank you very much. I want to go through all of the signs today and do a quick reading for you guys. So I'm not going to put any timestamps. I'm just going to kind of go through the 12 zodiac signs. And there's a lot of information in the description of this video about what I do outside of YouTube. I do have an Earth School for Lightworkers that is starting on March 30th. I've been saying March 20th in my other videos, and I'm realizing, why am I saying March 20th? I don't know. But it starts March 30th. We have an early bird discount until March 1st, so make sure you check that out. I also have a jewelry business. I make jewelry. I make malas and tantric malas and feather earrings and all kinds of cool stuff, and I love making custom orders, so feel free to check that out. It's a Etsy shop called Eagle Star Jewels, and there's a lot more stuff you can check out in the description. You can also follow me on Instagram, you guys. I would love that, because I want to start adding more to my Instagram page and letting you guys know through Instagram, you know, when I'm going to go live and announcing things on my stories. So thank you again for being here, for watching this video, and let us begin with our reading. So Aries, you got the Spirit Keeper of the West card, and we're using our native spirit cards today. These are beautiful. So you got the Spirit Keeper of the West, and so when we think of the West, it's like the sun rises in the east and the sun sets in the west. And there's a beautiful sunset on this card. I don't know if you guys can see it clearly because of my green screen, but there's a beautiful sunset. So what this message is bringing you is a message today of feel what has been completed in your life, because when the sun sets, it's like the day has ended, the night is coming, the moon is coming, right? It's like the work has been done, and it's time for you to see that, and it's time for you to find the gratitude for everything that you have done so far, that you have completed so far. So take a moment today to notice what that is for you, Aries, and that's a beautiful confirmation that also everything's perfect just the way it is. You know, the sun rises and sets every day. It's not going to stop doing that. You know, that powerful energy of the sun is what is truly going to bring us the power, right? The fire energy, the passion to make things happen in our lives. And so just take a moment today to contemplate all of the things that you have completed, instead of focusing, not that you are, but instead of focusing on the things that are not finished yet. So Taurus, you got the card of the ancestors. Beautiful message from, you know, your spirit guides, your angels, your teachers. It's like your ancestors are with you. They're always with you. Your ancestors are with you today even more than ever. And you getting this card is saying, you know, you're not alone. You have so much to offer to the world, and there's so much wisdom in this world of ancestors. And so connecting to that energy today is going to be a really amazing, it's a plus. It's like a blessing for you today, Taurus, reminding you that really you're not alone, and you have access to these amazing, powerful beings that hold wisdom for you to learn, so that you can do what you came to do here in this lifetime. Beautiful. Gemini, you got the card of the shape shifter, and the shape shifter is able to, you know, shift energies and change and become something else to do what you need to do, right? There's also a moon in this card. It's the Knight, because the shapeshifter has a little bit of this like kind of eerie sort of energy, and you know, shapeshifting is normally seen as this kind of like weird, creepy thing, but the truth is that you have the power to shapeshift today. So what the message truly is saying for you, Gemini, is that if things aren't working out, become something else. If things aren't feeling right, change the energy and start doing something else. Literally shape shift your life into a higher vibration today, Gemini, if you feel a little funky. And I know it's easy for you to do that because you're the twins, right? Just go be the other twin for a day. Activate your other energy for a day, and that will help you resolve a lot of things today. All right, Cancer. Cancers. What is the message for you, Cancers? You got the Wounded Healer. The Wounded Healer is pretty much the story of all the light workers. We don't really come to the world as a light worker and not suffer. We actually suffer a lot. We go through our wounded healer journey. We go through the dark night of the soul, and through those journeys, through those dark nights of your soul, because there's multiple ones. You know, there might be a really, really huge one in your life, but there's also like smaller ones that help kind of guide you in the right direction and tell you when you need to change something about yourself, or learn something, or it's time to stop and change course, right? So you're in this journey of the Wounded Healer, Cancer, and you have, because of that, what this card is saying is that there is so much wisdom that comes from you, and it all comes from your experiences. So trust that every experience that you're having right now is powerful, meaningful, and will bring you the wisdom that you need to continue on with your day, with your life. Leo, oh, your card just kind of flew. So Leo, you got the card of the flowing river. And rivers, there's a beautiful message from Abraham Hicks, and she always talks about going with the flow and the energy of that, and how when you're in the river and you're trying to paddle upstream, which is what we normally do in our lives, we try to go against the flow of life, make things happen when we don't have to do anything. We just have to let ourselves enjoy the ride, right? And so what this card is saying is, let yourself flow with the river. Don't go against the current. Don't paddle upstream today. Just go with the flow of life and see what happens. Like, see the magic that appears for you with doing that, with letting yourself flow, or with how the day's going, without trying to change it or manipulate it or anything, or make it happen, or all of that stuff that we try to do because we feel like we're in control. But the truth is that we're not in control. And it's funny because the moment that you release the control, that's when you really actually are in control. It's this really crazy thing that happens energetically, but the release, the going with the flow, is actually helping you to be more in control of your life. Believe it or not. Virgo. Let's see what we have for Virgo today. Here we go. Virgo, you got the Tracker card. It's kind of Virgo-ish. Virgo is very analytical and wants to kind of criticize, but like almost like give feedback. Criticism tends to have a negative connotation, but it's almost like giving feedback. And so you want to know what's working and what's not working. And we just had a full moon in your sign. And so the Tracker is like on the right track because they are actually looking for the clues. They're actually being very observant. They are studying. They're being in the moment. They're being in the present. And so that is what this card is asking you to do today. Be in the present. Look for the clues. You're on the right track, right? The Tracker card, you're on the right track. And if you don't feel like you're on the right track, well then how can you get back on track? How can you get back to feeling good about yourself today? All right, Libra. Here we go. Libra, you got the white buffalo. So there's a beautiful prophecy in Native American culture, the prophecy of the white buffalo calf woman. And this prophecy is all about the return of, it's like the star children, right? The white buffalo calf woman came to the Native Americans and gave them their 7 sacred rites, their 7 sacred ceremonies that they practice and they participate and they share with the world. And those ceremonies have evolved over time, even within the Native American culture and community. And there's different ways of doing these different ceremonies. And the prophecy said that, one day children will come from the stars with all of her wisdom and all of her knowledge intact inside them. And this is what we call the children, the hope of the world today, is these children being born that have this powerful, like, intuitive energies. They're psychic, they know what's up. People try to drug them because they think there's something wrong with them, but they just don't understand them. And so what this card is saying is, like, maybe you feel not understood lately. Maybe you feel like the only white buffalo around, right? But the truth is that you are on it. You are that star child. You are that light worker. You are that being that has the power to activate within you your psychic abilities, your intuition, your ability to see the unseen, hear the unheard, and be in that space of alignment with your soul and with your purpose in life. And so as the white buffalo, you are that prophecy. So how can you activate that within you today? No matter where you are energetically, how can you activate this powerful, I guess in a way, this powerful being that already lives within you, and you just need to recognize it, become aware of it. What a beautiful reading, Libra. All right, Scorpio. There it is, Scorpio. You got the tribal spirit dancer. It's time to celebrate. It's time to dance. If you're feeling funky, turn on some music and just dance and let yourself enjoy life. The tribal spirit dancer is the one that tells stories with their dance. And you're such a sensual, you are a sensual sign, or you can be a very sensual and passionate sign. And so it's like, how are you expressing that today? The tribal spirit dancer is asking you to express yourself today. And if you can do it with dancing, awesome. If you can do it with any kind of art, awesome. But find a way today to express that inner, that spirit that shines from within, that passion that comes from within, and see how your day shifts. All right, Sagittarius, you got answering the call. Answer the call. What is your higher purpose? What are you being called towards? There is a higher purpose. We all have it. Some of us are, closer to recognizing what that is, and some of us are just now beginning to step on that journey. And Sagittarius, this card is telling you that it's time. It's time for you to answer the call, because the more that you ignore it, or the more that you don't move towards it, the harder it is. Like, the universe will literally shift your whole life completely in order for you to answer the call. So the longer you wait, the harder your life is going to get. And so it's time to begin to answer the call. What is your highest purpose, Sagittarius? Capricorn, you got the card of offerings. What the universe has millions of offerings for you, right? I mean, there's the light of the sun, the moon, the beautiful energy of the universe, and the stars, and Mother Earth has so many beautiful things. She offers us, food. She offers us grounding. She offers us all of these things. And so today is a day to check. It's like, what can you offer back to the world? What can you give back to the world that maybe you haven't taken the time to do? And yes, it's important to take care of yourself and do self-care. And sometimes by offering to the world, that is a part of self-care, because it's like you're giving back. What can you give back today, Capricorn? All right, Aquarius, you got the sacred mountain. This is Machu Picchu. I've actually been there one time in my life, and it's a sacred mountain because it's up above. It's amazing. It's up above. It's really high. Down below is this like river that kind of curls around it like a snake. It was known, they're not quite sure what it was, but they think it was a city for like the priests and, the sort of the spiritual, it was like a spiritual center for them, a retreat, and then, you know, and so the spiritual people of that culture would have access to the city, and it was very sacred grounds, and so it was like a direct connection to spirit right here. So today the universe is saying there's an opportunity for you to connect directly to spirit through this energy of the sacred mountain. So bring more sacredness into your life today, Aquarius. Know that you are truly, fully connected today. And so use that opportunity to bring you more of that, to bring you answers to questions that you've been wanting to ask, to help guide you along your path, whatever it is you're embarking on today, Aquarius. But that's a beautiful card. That's a powerful card. It's a card of affirmation that you are connected. You are one with God. And Pisces, you got the smudging ceremony. So by the way, we're in Pisces season, and so thank you, you know, for being alive, and happy birthday. This is your season. The smudging ceremony is so what it is. It's a ceremony. It's a ritual basically that where you use sage or palo santo, or even cedar. I've got a couple of little sticks here, and you just kind of burn it. You burn it around you. You smudge yourself, or you smudge your house, and you just clear, because what that does, it's like it literally clears all of your energy. And so today is the day to do that. I think I might do that as well. I'm not a Pisces, but I think I might do that as well, because I haven't done it in a while. But it's important to, maybe not every day, but every once in a while, you got to clear it out, clear your energy. And so a smudging ceremony, right, is the symbol of that. You can literally do a smudging ceremony, or you can just do a meditation or a visualization. Take a moment, pause, and clear your mind, clear your energy. You know, what are you giving too much of? Create those boundaries, create a shield of protection around your aura, because you are very sensitive in general, and there's a lot of Pisces energy right now going on. Mercury's in Pisces, the sun is in Pisces. And so you might be feeling like a lot of intensity right now. Like this is your jam. Like you flow really easily in this world. However, you can get a little bit overwhelmed by it. And so the smudging ceremony is telling you to take a moment to clear your energy, clear your mind, and create that shield of protection around you, so that you're not negatively affected by all of this powerful intuition that you have, that you are, that is your essence. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really, really appreciate it. Feel free to comment below what your experience was of your reading. And I will see you again tomorrow for our daily spiritual evolution reading. And have an awesome rest of your day. Sat Nam.